So while they may be helping out fellow talented and supposedly underrated poopers initially, what they're really doing, unintentionally, is breeding unoriginality, which leads to more clone poopers. Often the reputation of clone poopers gets so bad for being the same and unoriginal that it can actually bring down the reputation of the popular pooper they're copying as well. Take Walrus Guy for example. Oh, shut up! I don't care what you say, I'm using Walrus Guy as my example for this! Now that that's out of the way, Walrus Guy created his own style as a YouTube pooper, which is good, and got popular doing so. Others thought that it'd be cool if they got popular by being like Walrus Guy too, and within a year we had a sizable number of Walrus Guy clones running around. And I wouldn't say they helped his reputation at all. Would you? Now this is an example that clone poopers can and will show up anywhere, whether it's aided by an enabler promoting his own clones or not. Walrus Guy has several times actually voiced his disapproval regarding his clones. But it all contributes to the fact that many people hate SpongeBob poops primarily because they feel there's no originality and that they're all the same. Gee, there's that S word again. I think it's the word I most often hear connected with SpongeBob poops. Same. And it's because SpongeBob is popular, you can easily get popular making poops of it, and the best way to please the masses and actually achieve that goal is to be like that one popular pooper. Let's think about it. He did this. He got popular. I'll do the same thing. I might get popular. Makes perfect sense to me. Although some of them might just be stupid and subconsciously making their videos identical to everyone else's because they're simple and they like to conform. Well, I don't know. Oh, my voice is getting kind of dry. Just a second here. Nothing like a little hot tea to refresh the voice. Actually, that was pretty bad. That's cold tea by now. Shit, I should have drank that earlier. And now on to the final question. Is it really possible to become an original SpongeBob pooper? Of course it is! There are literally, as I've said before, hundreds of individual episodes just waiting to be exploited by the mind of a creative YouTube pooper. Don't go for Graveyard Shift. Don't go for Pretty Patties. Don't go for Sponge Guard on Duty, Fun, Fry Cook Games, Krusty Towers. Those things have been done before. And don't feel like you have to load your video with sex jokes or let the episode do all the talking just because everybody else does it. Unless that's truly your style and you're comfortable with it. Stretch your limits, expand your horizons. Come up with something nobody's ever done before. It's easier said than done, but it is possible, even with a source as popular as SpongeBob. The human brain is an incredible thing. Use it to be your own. Don't enslave yourself to someone else's style because you want to take the fast track to poop popularity. It's much more rewarding if you do it your own way. And being a popular pooper doesn't help you in real life either. It should be pursued as a hobby, not so anonymous people you know over the internet can worship you. In the words of Forrest Gump, that is all I have to say about that. So now that my spiel is done, what do you guys have to say about all this? Do you like SpongeBob poops? If so, why? Do you hate them? And how come? For the reasons I mentioned? Or something else? Would you agree that many SpongeBob poops we see today are similar to one another? I want to know what you guys think, so load up those comments with all your ranting and whatnot. In non-SpongeBob related news, you can now talk to me on Skype. I had previously refused to talk with other poopers on Skype, and I apologize for ignoring so many requests for my Skype name. You can add me there now. I'm Bender Pictures on Skype, just like it's spelled in my channel, all one word. I can't actually guarantee I'll be on there a lot though. Like I said, I'm a pretty busy guy, even in the summer, but I'll try to be on there whenever I can. I posted a bulletin about it, and I already got a couple of contact requests. Just be sure you let me know who you are when you send your request if it's not already clear in your username. I'm not a big fan of adding random people. Like, same thing goes for, like, Facebook and all that other stuff. Like, if I don't know who you are, I'm not gonna add you. It's just weird in my opinion. Unrelated, Poop Standoff has been delayed temporarily while I try to find out what happened to about 4 of the entries. I mean, maybe people privated the videos or removed them or added them as responses to something else. I don't know. But I'm gonna try and figure out whose went missing and why, and if I'm unsuccessful in getting them to resubmit, I'll have to spend almost the entire round 2 cuts on people who didn't even submit videos. Not that I really care, I mean, it's just kind of a shame. I wanted to cut some really crappy poopers up and just right in the But I'm probably gonna have to let a few of them go on to round 3 because so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so didn't get their entries in or they removed them. Whatever. Okay, other news. My comic is taking longer than expected, and even though only a handful of you actually care, it could be a while before I get the first episode up here on YouTube. Just letting you know. I'll be having a short Q&A segment in my next BP show. Send me a private message or leave a comment on my channel with as many questions as you want answered. I'll try and get to most of them in the next video. People are always sporadically sending me random-ass questions, so I figure it'd be nice to answer any you guys might have en masse. If you wish for your question to be anonymous, send it to me in a PM, and I'll not mention your name in the video if you tell me not to. I doubt I'll get that many questions, so the next episode will be primarily about something else, but I'll try and fit the Q&A in there somewhere. Also, join thelittledragons.webs.com. That's thelittledragons.webs.com. Call today. The forum is still growing, and you need to be a part of it. We're currently looking for members to add to our blog staff, so if you're interested, register and let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time on the BP Show. Bender out!